Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and on the mound in this one, Clarke Schmidt.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. That one finds the zone, and with that, we're underway in the Bronx. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Got him. And now 1 away.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
The pitch. That one ripped. Back there. Get out of town. A gigantic blast. His 14th of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
1 out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
2 outs, base is empty. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, and pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Brett Myers. First offering and it just misses. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Up the middle. And that one handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Two outs, bases loaded. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. That one almost got him. Started to swing, held up. So all 3 runners will be off with a full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Slides for the stop to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the Yankees catcher now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And that's just foul.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Schmidt back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one chopped to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jared.
Here's the second baseman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Ball one, no strikes. Strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One out, bases empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Merrifield makes the grab, and there's two away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 5. Endy.
Two outs, base is empty.
Rodriguez.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Out towards right center field. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield.
Line to kick the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kicks and fires. Outside. And that is ball one. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Anthony.
And now Anthony Volpe.
Volpe.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Volpe into second, and he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And here it comes. And there's the strike. Cabrera, the runner at second with one away. And it's strike two.
1 and 2.
And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy fits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And there's a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hammer, base hit, coming home. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brett Myers. That one missing inside. Kicks and deals.
Yes.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Two outs. Inside, almost got him. And he deals. That one misses. And it's 3-2. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Three and two now. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates 2. Top half of the third inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Left-hand batter waits. Down the line, it's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Now batting. Right.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the lineup flips over. Tommy Pham getting ready to hit, and a good eye there. The pitch. That one the other way. Merrifield steps on the bag and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Connor Falefa batting with one down, takes a strike. The Pirates down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Brian Reynolds here. Fought off foul. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-3.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Cody Bellinger. Heaney back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jason Dominguez will hit next. Dominguez, in his second season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The lefty fires. Bounced out to short. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Ben Wright.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Good eye right there.
3-2.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul ball. at the plate. They'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains a 4-3 game. And we're back. And the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Myers makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Whit Merrifield. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. And now the lefty.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short, Connor Falefa. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hit hard on the ground to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
So the batting order turns over. And now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one is inside.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Almost got him. Here's a 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the catcher, Endy Rodriguez. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And that just misses.
1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Sawinski. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Here's Tommy Pham. And that's ripped for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Fires to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. High in the air, out to right. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Runner tags from third. Throw cut off, down to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Bryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Spencer Horwitz now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Pham over at second. Reynolds at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we are tied 4-4. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the pitch. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson, the lefty, warming up as well. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, throws off target as he slides in with a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Judge stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now 5-4. It's a double, third hit of the night for him.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Heaney won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Justin Lawrence.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for New York, Brett Myers. That's a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Strike on the inside corner.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Now move to first. Myers back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
On the ground. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to center. Sawinski settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Van.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss.
No ball. He's straight.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. Yankees 6 and the Buccos 4. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Luis Angel Acuna. Acuna, 22 years old. And he was born in Venezuela.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Over to Merrifield. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Yeah. 1-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
That hits the dirt. Ball one. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Man at second. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Man on second, two down. And ball one.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Runner at second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So one hit is all they get. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. Yankees 6 and the Buccos 4. Back in the Bronx, and now the first baseman, Whit Merrifield. And the pitch. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the sixth.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Outside low, ball one. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Pham ranging back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Right through there for a strike. Runner on at third, one gone. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fought off foul. Two outs.
Ball one.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down. Aaron Judge digs in now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. The relay throw. Safe.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So a lefty out of the pen, Caleb Ferguson.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Brett Myers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Up and in, 2 balls and a strike. And it's strike 2.
2-2.
In the dirt, and now 3-2. Cody Bellinger in the on deck circle. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Judge rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now up as the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. at the belt and fires. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the Yankees catcher now.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Wouldn't chase that time. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman up and loosening in the pen. Wentz getting loose as well. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Check swing, but he went too far. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. That misses. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Buccos 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Marcus Stroman.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Here's the center fielder, Jack Suwinski. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Stroman, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Line to left. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So the Pirates batting order turns over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. Up the middle, gets it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
So digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Reynolds in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And it's fouled away. To the right side. On to first. That's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman.
And one thing on him,
Now
he's been really good
number 35, Colin.
this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And that one's a little bit low. The count now 2-2. In the air, right field. Pham sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. In there at the knees. Strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Out to short, Connor Falefa. Fires across the diamond. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Cousins. 61. He last pitched 2 days ago. Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And misses inside. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And he chases that one. And the Pirates go 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joey Wentz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. Chisholm in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Leaping try, but it's off his glove. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So a man aboard. It's Aaron Judge now. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
One strike.
Kicks and deals.
Not
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Kyle Nicholas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Majinski also getting ready. And Judge spoils that one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brett Myers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now the lefty swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity.
Hauls it in to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Foul ball there. That's outside. And the count 1-2.
2 strike.
Left field. Myers settles underneath it. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Suwinski. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. That misses, and that's ball 1. Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a splitter, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. In the air, left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Sawinski, the base runner at first with one out. Strike two.
0-2.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound that pitched before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
On the ground. Nice grab. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score.